In this video, I want to go over the welcome and course overview page, which you can find under modules, and then module 0, getting started. Here it is right here. This contains several items, which I'd like for you to go over, so I'm not going to go through each one in detail in this video. We start with a welcome message. Take a look at that. That's followed by an introduction video where it's about me. And then there's my contact information along with information about getting a hold of me. I'll talk about that in another video. Then there's an instructor bio for you to check out more about myself. I'll let you read through that. Then there's a course overview where there's even more several items. Course description, I'll let you read through that. And that brings me to the course layout. So I've kind of covered this in other videos. However, I want to do this again in this video real quick. Modules contain weekly modules, and within these modules, there are going to be links to assignments, discussions, lectures, and or additional resources. So let me show you that real quick. Let's go to modules. And module 0 has a lot of information because we're getting started with the semester. So I wanted to get all that laid out for you all to take a look at. And then there's the resource center that you might use throughout the semester. And then we get into the modules where they cover 2 weeks. And you'll notice that right now, and I'll probably stick to this format, it's only one item per module. And this one item is really important because it will contain, as I listed on here, all these different things, all these different links to not just assignments and discussions, the things that you have to work on, but additional items like lectures and resources. Here's an example, Module 1. Module 1 will have a video going over the module. There's the links to the assignments. And then I have other resources on there. Module 1 course materials, a note to read chapters 1 to 3, a link to the course syllabus, and a link to module 0. So something that relates to what you should be looking at for that time period. And the reason I point this out is please don't just work on the assignments. Take a look at this module overview page also. So this is going to be the case for module 2, module 3, and so on. If you don't look at it, this overview and to-do list page, then it's going to be easy to miss important information that I might provide in the overview video or within the module 1, or not just module 1, but within the module course materials folder, you might miss additional resources there. So for example, module 1 course materials, in this case, there are Word documents and PowerPoint files on there, but in module 2, I know there are, let's just do that real quick. In module 2, there are links to other videos. And then in the course materials folder, there are video lectures. So there's going to be stuff on there that you might miss if you don't look at the overview page. Now going back to the course layout, new modules will be released the Sunday before the start of a new, and I keep referring to the week, but really when we get ready to start the new module, that's what I mean. However, as my schedule allows, I might release these modules sooner because I know from previous student feedback and just experience, a lot of students or some students, they like to work ahead. And so I might release those sooner. Number 2, you may also access graded activities under assignments. So if you go to assignments, you can find those different assignments there. Number 3, use the tentative weekly schedule in the course syllabus as a general overview of weekly activities. So this is something I already covered in another video. So let's move on. Modules information. So yeah, that's just something I talked about already. Pay attention to the various due dates and times as they are subject to change. So the course syllabus has it laid out, what I'm planning on doing this semester. But as the semester rolls along, I might decide, oh, I want to give you more time to work on this, more time to work on that, and so on. And whenever something like that happens, I'll definitely let you all know via an announcement. And so that brings me back to another point that I say in another video to ensure that you have your Canvas account set up to receive announcement emails as soon as I publish them so that you don't miss out on information like this. So yeah, the course syllabus, tentative. So take a look at Canvas for the final say. And this is just a reminder because I know I've had students in different time zones that we are operating in the central time zone. So it could be that we're in the Central Standard Time or Central Daylight Time, but whatever the case might be, it's Central Time. And then here's the course learning objectives, the required textbook and materials. I'll talk about that in another video. And then here is a section on Netiquette. So please take a look at that. This will be the standard that I will hold you to when communicating with me and when you're communicating with each other.